It is VEDA Day 7. It's April 7th, and I don't think I've ever made 7 days in a row, ever, every time that I've tried to attempt it. So I hit a new milestone, I guess you could say. Um, Today we actually made it to our newborn photo shoot, and today is one of those days of me having to take some of my own advice. Now, as you guys might know from my backstory, or if you're just joining me, hello, welcome, new subscribers. Um, I lost over 100 pounds after I had my first son. And my background story is that I was not somebody that had ever been a healthy weight before. So this is my first time experiencing pregnancy weight as somebody that had reached their ideal weight and really was strong and fit and healthy. And now, 10 days after having my son, I like got dressed and got ready to go to take these photos as a family. And when I saw the pictures, there's just a disconnect between what I think I look like because of how I had gotten used to the year that I maintained in between kids. Um, the year that I maintained after I lost all my weight, I looked so different than the way I did before, in my own opinion. That I got used to seeing myself that way. So to see myself the way that I look now is closer to the way I looked before I lost all the weight. So it's like this weird. I've talked about identity and weight loss before, and I think that that's going to be big for me. I might do a couple of videos, take advantage of VEDA and do a couple of videos on my personal issues with that identity and weight loss, because this is kind of reminding me of all of that again. Because, I mean, look, I gained 60 pounds with this pregnancy. I am not going to lie to you and tell you that I was perfect when I was pregnant, nor am I somebody that fit into their non-maternity clothes when they left the hospital. Like, I'm not saying that to hate on anybody who is able to do that. God bless you. Amen. And go all the way with that. I am so happy that for the women that are out there that can do that. For me, I think the idea of skinny maternity jeans is like an oxymoron. Like, really, we need to worry about skinny jeans when we're pregnant? Come on, people. But that's just me. That's look, I haven't been healthy and thin for very long, so that's like the old me that's just like, can't we get to cut some people some slack even during pregnancy? Um, anyway, whole other topic too. I digress. Um, so I saw the pictures of us together, and really what I should be focusing on my body and how amazing it is that I had a healthy pregnancy despite being high risk due to factor 5. Google it, look it up. I am not supposed to be able to have children easily, and I'm not supposed to be able to carry them to term, much less have an easy, smooth delivery. So, I mean, I should be thanking, you know, God up and down all day long for that, and not worrying about whether or not I look like I have a double chin in these newborn photos. Like, who cares? But it just echoes kind of what we all struggle with is, I told you guys I want to be honest with you about my journey. I want to be honest with you about this post-pregnancy. I think for me, what's going to be different this time around, because it already is the first part of my journey. When I lost the weight the first time, I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to get to, because I didn't know literally what was possible or what was even under all that weight. Now, having experienced that, and there's a Take Shape for Life banner with me on it at my best, fittest, healthiest self, that like goes to events in the region, especially in the San Diego area, because I don't know if they just choose people that are kind of like near the area. I'm not in San Diego, but I'm east of San Diego. Um, anyway, my banner keeps cropping up everywhere, which is kind of funny. But so now that I have that visual, now that I know what's possible, how strong my body can be, how small my body can be, how healthy and fit I can be, now that I have that idea, I think that this part of my journey is so different because I'm actually I'm one of those people trying to get back to where I was before. So it's just going to be a different dynamic for me this time around. It's been months and months since I've worn pants without an elastic waistband. And right now, that's one of my goals, one of my mini goals. I'll do another video about that too for VEDA and share with you guys my mini goals and how I'm breaking down this section of my journey. Um, but now, it's like I got rid of all my clothes after I lost the weight. So I don't have anything. I have all my sixes in space bags, all my small clothes. I packed them up during the pregnancy. They're all like in a space bag in my closet. But I don't have anything really between my maternity clothes and where I was before. I have a friend of mine that gave me some 12s and some 10s, and that's it. Like I don't have anything in between, so I don't have like a lot of clothes to kind of go back through. So that forces me to rethink about whether or not I need to shop in between sizes, and of course I hesitate to do that, and it's just kind of a weird place to be. I'm just in a weird place right now, and I'm working on not getting discouraged, and also just knowing that, hey, I'm 10 days after having a baby, and my body is a miraculous, wondrous thing. All of our bodies are really incredible, and they are amazingly strong, and they can do incredible, wonderful things. So it really is just a reminder to myself and a reminder to you just to be kind to yourself. I mean, look, I'm not starting where I was before, which is great. It's definitely a different aspect of the journey. My body has changed. This pregnancy weight I'm carrying mostly on my lower half. So my top half hasn't really changed as much as far as the size is concerned. Really, it's that kind of spare tire area in the lower half where my loose skin used to be, that kind of has refilled out after the pregnancy or during the pregnancy. And so it's just a different part of the journey. So I have to embrace that my body changed and that I'm working towards getting it back to where it was. And I just have to show myself some kindness. The pictures came out really, really great. I just have to see them with more objective eyes because I have all these kind of after photos that follow me around. So there is some pressure, I think, when you're an after. There's a certain kind of pressure that I think, that you put on yourself that can be positive pressure. And, there's certain kind of pressure when you put yourself out there, and, and people have certain expectations. And I don't know, I don't really think that there's anything wrong with that because I do put myself out there. So I do want to be a good example. But likewise, I need to be a good example to myself. So if I'm telling my clients, you guys need to be kind to yourself and not focus on the negative, then I have to just think that, I'm working towards being a healthy mom and taking good care of myself after having this baby. And then in the meantime, I just need to celebrate every little thing along the way. So celebrate having a healthy pregnancy, a safe delivery, and celebrate that I'm back on the journey and I know what I need to do to get me there, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. So anyway, send me your thoughts about that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Lots of exciting betas. I already have ideas on the hopper, so now I'm super pumped about VEDA because I feel like I have so much more to talk about now. So, all right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.